Welcome YouTube, this is Doctor325, bringing you my top 10 favorite games of all time. Now, before we even start this off, this is a collection of everything ranging from Sonic to Zelda. Starting you off is number 10, Sonic Heroes. Yes. This is right before Sonic started going downhill. Now, although some people say the three team player is a bad gimmick, screw you guys. I liked it. It was actually pretty interesting. You had intense team play action. You had a great storyline going along with it. Although the graphics were really good at that time, the gameplay was a little glitchy, but I still loved it. It was my first Sonic game I ever played, and therefore I'm gonna have a little bit of nostalgia going that way. Going off at number 9 would be Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Yes. Mortal Kombat is a great fighting game, intense blood, awesome fatalities, but the thing with Armageddon is it has every single Mortal Kombat character up to that date, plus additional ones. Alright, but enough about Mortal Kombat. We're going to number 8. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Yes. Now, when it comes to top 10, everybody has to include a Legend of Zelda game. I don't care which one, just include one. But that's my personal pick. I like this one because it comes right before Ocarina of Time, one of the greatest games in all of history. I like it because it's the only games where you get to see a pink-haired Link. But that's me. It has intense gameplay. It keeps you thinking almost all the time. Some intense puzzles. And the storyline for the entire franchise, including this game, is just epic. Alright. Going off in number 7 is Pokemon Fire Red. Now this is a remake of the original Red version, for those of you who didn't know. But I like it because it adds color to the game, which I don't really mind the black and white, but it just adds a little bit more depth to the game. But that's me. Going off at number 5. Is that number 5? No, 6. Is Tetris. This will get you thinking intensely. I've heard rumors and read online that this game will actually make you smarter if you play it. And it will give you some awesome stacking skills later in life. Going off at number 5, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. A great game for the PS1 if you have a PS1 or PS2. And those rare PS3s. Now, why I included Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22? It's a pretty good game for the PS1. I liked it. It's not as good as the games that come out later on, but it's still pretty good, and it has all the characters up till the Cell Saga. Yeah, and it has some pretty intense action in there. And what? No. All right. Going off at number 4, Sonic Generations. It has a collective mix of everything that has happened to Sonic, with some minuses. Now, when I say minuses, I mean characters that weren't in there, that old Sonic fans would really love. But I am not alone. I'm one of those people that's in between. It's like I love modern Sonic as well as the old classic one. But that's a whole different story. But I like this because it has amazing music in there from all the Sonic games. Well, the majority of them. And you had some great gameplay. Off to number 3, shall we? Now, before we go on to number 3, let's say these next 3 are almost my all-time favorites. I cannot stop playing them, no matter what. Well, with the occasional break in between. It's The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Now, to me, this is one of the best Legend of Zelda games ever made. It has an awesome art style, a collection mix between Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and the gameplay for it is pretty intense. And plus, you got some puzzles and yeah. Oh well, it's Zelda. What can you expect? Everything. Number 2 is Guitar Hero 3: Legends of Rock. I like this one because I am a music lover. I cannot live without music. But the other reason why I chose number 3, even though there's 18 of them, is because this one has the best song selection, and the best gameplay for it. And you get, what other game do you get with Slash up in it? Yeah. But now it's time for numero uno. This is my all-time favorite game, and it's just one of those games that has an awesome storyline. Majora's Mask, Legend of Zelda. Now, why I put all these Legend of Zelda games up in there is because it's a great franchise. You can't diss on it unless you really want to be bashed. But the reason why I chose Majora's Mask as number 1 is because it has some amazing music, has a good remix on the Legend of Zelda song, and it's based on 3 days. It keeps you going. You have to go back and back and back, and although it gets annoying and you lose all your consumables once you go back, but that's what I like. It's challenging. It's good. It's amazing. It has a great storyline. And what other games do you get where the moon will fall in 3 days? Done deal. But that's my top 10, and I'm signing off. This is Rockly325. See ya.